I'm going to tell you how to introduce new characters correctly. Both Marvel and DC, sit down and listen. Listen to the Marvel of old. This is how they did it. They did it with X-Men. This was one of the points of having team books. You could introduce new characters to the teams, and if the fans took to these new characters and these new characters were popular, they got spun off into their own series. And let's look at one of the most popular characters in current year, Harley Quinn. How was Harley Quinn invented? Did they just create a new property out of nothing? No, they didn't. So, because I understand the risk aversion here. Not everyone wants to do what I'm doing with Blade Devil here. Not everyone wants to release something completely new and untested. So, what do? Marvel and DC of current year, they've taken to replacing their existing characters, which nobody likes. But Harley Quinn was introduced the correct way. Harley Quinn was created in Batman the Animated Series as a sidekick for the Joker. So Batman and the Joker were still the main focus. And Harley Quinn was added as a side character. And she was so popular that they added her to the comics canon. And yeah, we know where it is now. She's a popular character. That's how you fucking do it. Instead of putting some new person into the mantle of Superman or Batman or whatever, just give Superman or Batman a new ally, and if the readers like this new ally, then hey, we're on to a winner here. Let's take this new character and give them their own series, because everyone seems to love this guy or girl as a sidekick in this series we just made. This is how you introduce new characters. If you're not willing to completely start from scratch and do something new, you introduce them as side characters, helping out your existing popular characters. And if people like them, there you go. You got another new mainstay character. Problem solved. It's not that hard. But yeah, I guess this seems to be a lesson that Marvel and DC have forgotten. I don't know. It's almost like they want to fail. Everything they're doing indicates they want to fail. Right now, DC is looking at what Marvel did a few years ago, and they're like, ooh, this looks like a good idea. Let me try this. Both DC and Marvel have done this the correct way in the past. But current year, DC and Marvel seems to not understand how to do their jobs. Are they going to blame this on being owned by AT&T and Disney? Is that it? It looks to me like Marvel and DC, at least their comics publishing branches, are pretty independent. They could do whatever they want for the most part. Corporate doesn't seem to give a shit about comic books. I'm finding it hard to shed a single tear for this industry, though, because I keep saying, as I'm transitioning from a mere consumer to a creator myself, the more my competition screws up, the more customers are going to be coming my way. So, yeah, by all means, DC, do what Marvel did and keep screwing up. Meanwhile, I'll be here with the brand new characters you guys want. And SJWs, too. You want some strong, independent Whammons main characters? We got that covered. Yeah, don't bother with Marvel or DC. Just come buy my stuff instead.